tell me to stay away from your girl?
Well, if I had to do that, she wouldn't be my girl.
Well, then I guess you've got nothing to worry about, do you? Cyclops.
It must just burn you up that a boy like me saved your life, huh? You gotta be careful. I might not be there next time. Oh, and Logan, stay away from my girl.
What the fuck? It's the early 2000s, and 20th Century Fox decides to make a film about the X-Men. Now, little kids are shaking in their boots, because they finally get to see their favorite superheroes in live action. But imagine my surprise when my favorite superhero, Cyclops, ended up having 2 decades worth of damage done to his character. In the comics, Scott Summers has been known to be the leader of the X-Men throughout most media, and I've always understood the character as having too big a heart for his own good. And in order to keep his leadership persona, he has to act as if the X-Men are not his family but his teammates. This being mostly shown in different comics such as Uncanny X-Men and X-Factor. But with Wolverine becoming so popular in media, they decided to throw years of amazing character development out the window and make him a power-hungry cuck in Oakley pennies. Until recently, Cyclops was barely shown in big X-Men media anymore. With media such as Wolverine and the X-Men and him being removed from the Marvel vs. Capcom roster, you can't even look up the word X-Men without seeing Wolverine on the cover of every poster and cereal box associated with them. But fast forward to 2026, and Cyclops has been back in business, with Avengers Doomsday seemingly bringing him back to set up a reboot of the X-Men franchise, Marvel Rivals leaking him for next season, and, of course, X-Men 97, which just gets Cyclops so right. Because this show didn't just redeem him, it reminded everybody that he is the leader, and that he is cool as fuck. I mean, my grown-ass sat watching that first episode like I was 7 again on crack. No more hissy fit Boy Scout who exists to lose arguments and girls to Wolverine. Here, Scott Summers is what he should be, the leader of the X-Men. Strategic, funny, and he struggles with balancing his love for the team and his thoughts that he can only lead the X-Men.
'Cause the past'll yank you under if you don't.
I forget how many sunrises your eyes have seen.
They only ever seen one of you, Red. Just the one.
You bitch! As much as I'd love to shit-talk Jean in this show, I can't because she is written so well along with every character in X-Men 97. It's hard to find something bad to talk about her, except that she's a whore! I mean, this 5-foot-tall, stinky man just said one sweet line to you, and you start making out with him like you haven't been married to this guy in every timeline. Even an unfaithful Jean is better than the Cyclops we were getting for the past 20 years, so I mean, I guess I'll take it. As much as I love Jean and Cyclops' relationship, my favorite iterations of Cyclops' character is when Jean is dead and Cyclops has to live with that guilt. And most of the time in these stories, it shows us how much of an asshole Xavier is trying to push Cyclops back into that leader mask that he wears.
I miss you. I never knew how much I would.
We all miss her, Scott. The question is, how will we move on without her? Cerebro has picked up a disturbance in Manhattan that appears to involve an unidentified group of mutants. I was thinking...
Sorry, Professor. I can't go. Not now. Not ever again. I'm leaving the X-Men.
Yeah, my girl just died and you're trying to send me on a mission? You better hope the only thing I do is leave the X-Men, which y'all bald ass. Cyclops has been told since he was a child that he is the perfect leader for the X-Men, and the only one that can do it. That's why he's so out of touch with his own emotions, and tries to hide them the second things get too emotional. That's why Xavier is such a dick in this scene. Being the closest thing to a father figure he ever had, Charles installed that mindset into Cyclops when he was young. And even when his wife dies, he says, yeah bro, me too, but I need you to do something for me. Of course Cyclops ends up rejoining the X-Men. But if we take Cyclops in the late 90s and compare him to what we had in the 2000s, the difference is immense. This Cyclops has been an emotionless leader for far too long, and he finally breaks, with Charles still trying to push him to his limits. In the 2000s, he was some perfect soldier that always listened to Papa Xavier. So now that we're bringing John Marston's Cyclops back, this is something we need to make sure that we don't repeat. In Avengers Doomsday, I need him to be the leader that finally snaps. And in reality, I think that's what he's doing in the Avengers Doomsday trailer. At the start, it looks like he's almost crying, and he almost never takes his glasses off, so that's when you know it's serious. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure to, subscribe, maybe leave a like. This is my first video, expect a lot more. And yeah, they better do Cyclops right. See you guys.